Taking a full look at weather now, Weather Authority Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca.
Well, I can tell you on the bright side, Veronica, a lot of water entering our reservoirs. I know Loch Lomond is spilling over. It is full in the Santa Cruz Mountains. We've been adding a lot of water to Lake Nacimiento and Lake San Antonio, which have been pretty low over the last few years.
We just were talking about this, though. Why do we have to get it all at once and not,
right? I mean,
have the rest of that rain come in next month?
We've all been praying for an end to the drought. I mean, I hate talking about the drought. We do our drought update Thursday. We try to make it fun for you by singing a little song here and there, but yeah, it's just obviously the drought not good for anybody. And you know, as the saying goes, many droughts end in a flood. And here we are across the region tonight, and I'm thinking of all you out there who are dealing with water in your homes, and hopefully we can get everything cleaned up, but we do have more weather on the way to talk about. So let's look at this. This is a look at our satellite picture. The atmospheric river is moving on. The back edge has now moved across the Monterey Bay, and there are a few low clouds in its wake. You can look down into Southern California, see a few lightning bolts, but your eyes are likely drawn out to sea. And this is our GOES 18. This is the brand new weather satellite sitting over the Pacific Ocean, looking down on us, and it is showing us an infrared picture of the next storm system, a trailing weather system, if you will. And it is packed with instability. Lots of lightning with this system. Now, it will lose some intensity as it approaches the coast overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, but I do expect a chance of thunderstorms, and some of those could have some heavy rainfall here locally as we head into the overnight. Here's a live look from Domenico's on the wharf this evening. Things pretty calm finally in Monterey. I do want to mention the San Antonio River is also now receding. The only two rivers, I believe, that are still seeing an increase in depth, and this is expected because they are larger river basins that take a lot longer for the water to reach. The Pajaro River is still rising tonight, and the Salinas River is still rising tonight. We are watching those. Both of them are expected to at least hit into minor flood stage, and in the case of the Pajaro River, the forecast is still to get up into that moderate flood stage. We are watching these closely, but at the moment, things calming down here across the Central Coast. Take a look at some rainfall totals since yesterday. The Santa Lucia range looking at 4 to 10 inches of rain. So far, the Santa Cruz Mountains, 3 to 5 inches. That's not a big deal. On a normal storm system, when the ground isn't saturated, we can handle 3 to 5 inches of rain in the Santa Cruz Mountains. But right now, there's no permeability of that water. It just can't soak up. It immediately runs off right into creeks and streams and just fills up the rivers. And when it's 3 to 5 inches across the entire mountain, it all comes down at once. And that's what we were dealing with, flooding from Santa Cruz to Soquel to Watsonville, up the valleys. A lot of water coming down. Salinas, 1.25 inches. Santa Cruz itself, about 2.1 inches. Monterey, 1.75 inches. And in some cases inland, I know it's a big range, 0.5 inch to 4 inches. Places like Bradley in southern Monterey County got 2 inches of rain today. That's more than we got in Salinas. A lot of our very rural and seemingly dry places in southern Monterey and San Benito counties got a lot of rain. That is still working their way down to some of our river systems. So we could still see some river flooding tonight. Current wind speeds, we are seeing a little bit of wind in the Salinas Valley. A new gale warning goes into effect tonight for the near coastal waters as this next trailing storm system goes through. We also have a new wind advisory. Again, the winds have died down a bit tonight, but they're going to pick back up late tonight into tomorrow morning. In fact, the wind advisory will go through 4 p.m. tomorrow. Gusty winds, we're going to lose a few more trees tonight because of these winds. I don't expect widespread damage, but we could still see blocked roadways and additional power outages overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. Here's a look at future winds. 9 p.m. tonight, starting to see those winds pick up. By midnight or so, we'll really pick them up over the coast and along our inland valleys where that air does funnel a little bit. Winds will be gusty over the ridge tops as well. And then as the line of showers and thunderstorms comes through overnight, I expect the winds to kind of move off more to the southwest and then die down, but it'll still be kind of gusty tomorrow. It just won't be super strong. Still going to be windy tomorrow, but not like I'm worried about the tree falling down windy, so we're more like 10 to 20 miles per hour as opposed to 30 to 40 miles per hour, which we may see for a few hours tonight. As for the rain, looks like it might be here a little bit later, so here's a look at our future casts for the next several hours. We go to midnight. It is trending later now, so I'm expecting between around 2 to 3 a.m. we start to see some showers and maybe some isolated thunderstorms roll through the area as well. Any of these thunderstorms could have brief heavy rain, which could cause urban and small stream flooding. They shouldn't affect the river levels too much because they're coming down pretty quickly. This is all going to move through pretty quickly, but certainly roads and smaller drainages that don't drain all that well. Yeah, I certainly could still see some additional flooding overnight tonight, tomorrow morning. So as you're heading out the door tomorrow trying to get to work, you still may see some blocked roadways because of flooding, because of knocked down trees, things like that. Then throughout the day tomorrow, we'll see a few rounds of showers, but the sun will poke through at times as well. And I don't expect anything to be too heavy, but we may have some isolated downpours on the backside of this secondary system moving through. So things finally drying out a little bit tomorrow afternoon, and then late on Wednesday we'll have a chance of a few light sprinkly showers moving through, but also not expected to be a big deal. So the main threat still with just those thunderstorms coming through tonight. Additional rainfall. Most locations between 1/4 of an inch and an inch could see some higher amounts with individual thunderstorms and in the coastal mountains. One other thing to mention, that storm system out over the water also creating some big swells. High surf warning in effect tomorrow. These swells won't be as high as they were last week, but they still will be high. 20 to 25 foot breakers possible. High tide tomorrow morning between around 10 and 11 a.m. The hours leading up to and after that, we'll probably see some huge waves crashing ashore. That could impact folks trying to walk along coastal trails. If your home's right along the water as well, we're going to see some big waves splashing up again tomorrow, so please be careful and give the water some space. Let's look at that 7-day forecast here. As I mentioned, another weak system coming through Wednesday with some isolated light precipitation. Thursday we're dry, but it'll still be a little on the windy side. And then I know you see a lot of rain in the forecast Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not seeing any heavy rain though, so this is like moderate rain Friday, moderate rain Saturday, and a few shower chances Sunday into Monday. So not too afraid of that right now. We're watching things, but I'm not seeing a huge storm on the horizon. Stay tuned to the forecast. In the meantime, inland areas, very similar story. Hey, we got one dry day in the forecast, Veronica. That's Thursday.